Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCom 2 War of the Chosen, featuring the Long War of the Chosen mod. It's April 1st, I'm recording, and we had a fun little joke played by one of the developers of this mod. He put out that there was a new dev build 26 today, with a whole bunch of jokey little changes that really would have reverted a lot of things back to easy mode for this mod. So it's pretty funny to read that. If I remember, I'll try to add the link to that, but you can find it on Reddit or the Discord channel that are linked below. Gave a nice chuckle when first looking it over. I'm going, what the heck? Why did he change his mind on doing the things he's doing? But oh well. But now back to reality and back to the real world. There is no joke about this mission. We got Operation Crimson Claw ahead of us. It is our strongest mission ahead of us that we've had at very light. You may say, what the heck? Well, this is only mission, what, 7? And what are we taking out on this? 4 rookies? Yikes. Trying to do this mission, I don't know. And it's timed here. It says 11 turns. We shall see. And while I'm here, the evac flare will take 4, so we got to remember to fly that. We got an intel package and intel available. Let's go see if we can get onto that train and hack that workstation. And as a reminder, here's the squad going out. Joe Murata will be our shinobi. We do have a sharpshooter on this one, Gordy LaForge. And then we go rookie, Winston Churchill, Tommy Hertz, Garth DeAngelis, and Wesley Crusher. Let's see if we're up to the task. All the rookies carrying SMGs except for Tommy, who's got the lone assault rifle of the rookies, just because he had slightly, nothing impressive, but slightly better aim than everybody else. At least our sharpshooter has aim of 80. Let's hope he can help us out of this one. We'll see you down there. All right, Operation Crimson Claw is taking us to Trujillo. In New Brazil is where this one is. The Slums District. Ghost Road is the name of that Slums District. Let's get down there and see if we can make this happen. Cross your fingers for me. I'll need it.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
All right. And the first April Fool's joke being pulled on us is the recap screen said we'd have an 11-turn timer. We have an 8-turn timer. So yikes. To add insult to injury. And we got a longish way to go. Now if we go on the backside, we could have some high ground with which to approach here. Would that help us? Would that help us? Debatable. But I think we need all the help we can potentially get with this group. And we're going to see if we can't get up on to the high ground. Now, where is my shinobi? Let's go find him, because that's who's going to lead the way since I have one. Joe, make it happen.
Headed there now. I got enemy movement here.
Oof. Well, we can quickly move in the opposite direction from them, that's for sure. Let's get over here. See if we can outrun them, and that's the 3 less that we'd need to deal with. Is that cover here? I think it is. We're taking it.
Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Yikes. Let's just hope the drone doesn't come straight for us. Everybody else, let's get moving on out here. How close are they? They're pretty far back, that group was. So I think we can afford to take the cover against the drone, which I'm more worried about exposing us, especially Joe Murata. That's the last person I need to have exposed. Well, if we're going to be exposed, we're all going to be exposed. Let's put it that way. Let's just run everybody over that way, and if the drone's going to get us, the drone was going to get us.
Agreed. When do we start?
Understood. Moving out.
It'll just make life that much more difficult, right?
Go, go, go! Getting it done.
Drum roll, please. Which way is it going to move? And he's not moving directly into us. He still gives us a pathway to get down and get by, hopefully, and potentially get up onto the roof right across from where we need to go. Unfortunately, we cannot, because of his directional flow, get up on this building. And now we have to hope when we move down here that there's not some other pod down here. So let's lead the way with you, Joe, and see what you can see for us. We'll get our first look right here.
Position confirmed. Got a group of hostiles over here.
And
Stay
yeah.
clear of those turrets. We're still
And
not
we got a
entirely
turret
sure
to
if they're
boot.
automated
Wow.
Or remotely triggered.
Okay. Well, Joe Murata can get up onto the roof. No problem. No issue. Except we got a drone moving in our direction, so his cover, once he gets on the roof, isn't necessarily guaranteed. The only good thing about being up here is we can tell right away that you can make it up here. Yikes. Well, we knew it wasn't going to be easy. I'm going to push Joe up here. But the only thing that can ruin this plan is if we get an aggressive move from these guys down towards us. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. If it does,
Getting it done.
we're going to be ready. Gordy, I'm not sure where to put you. You do give us our best aim. Sure would be nice to have that aim available. In fact, we're going to steady. Yeah, kind of far back if I keep you back here, Garth. But there's not really a lot of potential spots to move. Well, if you got a double move to get up to a range, we're going to double move you. Everybody else will be able to overwatch. Does that leave anyone back? Ah, that leaves Tommy back here. Tommy, you really don't have a spot where you can run for us. We don't have good sight on those to see if they're going to move over here. Well, we're going to get you up close just so you can maneuver.
On it.
Because nobody should be on yellow alert yet, so we shouldn't have to worry about any kind of shots. Let's get... We got you steadied, so everybody else can just overwatch that is able to.
Got it covered.
Right, okay.
Let's see what happens. Is the sectoid pod moving towards us? No. So we should be okay. I'm happy to have them move over to the other side. That would be amazing. Now it's the drone that we got to worry about. Actually, that's another drone. So there's two drones over here. And we might get exposed. Yep, we're flanked.
We're busted.
That's going to draw the other pod right back towards us. One hit, one miss by the SMGs. Not a lot of clobber on those, and we got this dang turret. Yeah, go zap a civilian instead of coming towards us. Not looking good. Not wonderful. Yikers. And unfortunately, nobody here has any kind of AP ammo because it just wasn't available for us. The good thing is Joe Murata is still hidden. So can we get Joe Murata still moving over here towards our goal in some way, shape, or form? Now, so Joe, unfortunately, it takes you away from the action over here. But I'm thinking of bringing you back up here.
Rolling out.
Let's hope there's no more lone drones floating around. Because I got to keep in mind we got to have a path to the hack. That's what this mission's all about. And we're just going to have to rely on 4 rookies and a sharpshooter to take care of the drones right now and the turret. So maybe one of the things we can do is break line of sight so the turret can't get any shots on us while we take care of the drones. And it's 2 drones. One is barely injured. Barely counts. So one of us that could at least have the potential. Yeah, and coming here the turret can still see us. Coming here the turret can still see us. Standing where we are, the turret can't see us. We're going to blast away right here with you, Tommy. See if you can do anything but a minimum hit. A max hit, we can take him out. Can't count on that, though.
Armor still holding.
And we got the average hit, which means an SMG very well could take it out. Although the SMGs, if you take a look at them, if they fire, 86%. If they get a 2, that's pure armor, and we don't do a thing. So, yikes. We got to figure out how we need to do this one. You're in line of sight for this guy, so you are going to come over here, and we're going to throw a grenade to try and eliminate some armor over here. Is what we're going to do. Unfortunately, it's going to attract a lot of attention.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So I'd rather not, but you know, we knew we were going to be grenade heavy on this thing because we have no choice. We have a lot of rookies.
Catch.
But we need to get through some of the armor on this thing. And we did. That means Garth DeAngelis, I can bring you here and get you out of sight of the turret. Let's cross our fingers that we get anything but the minimum hit. And we can take out this drone. We got a hit or a graze or a minimum hit. Oh, dang it. That's not what you were supposed to do. Gotta listen. Gotta listen. We're gonna go for the non-minimum hit here. Thank you. And so rather than shooting at the turret right now, which is not at squad sight range, but at least we're in full cover, so we're going to take that chance, and we got to take this guy out to have any hope. So let's do it, Gordy. Come on. Thank you for small favors. Now let's see who comes a running based on that noise. And there's some yellow alerted guys if I ever saw some. There's a turret taking its shot, its lone shot. Oh my God. What were the odds that he was going to hit us like that through full cover? What were the odds? My goodness. But now it's like, Gordy, we can't keep you there because you're flanked. Yikes. Man, oh man, oh man. This is not going well to start off. This map was a little crunchy for the amount of enemies we had to face. I think what we got to do is draw even more attention to us by bringing you up here, Garth. And something else we got to do, maybe. Where's the best way? So we see about getting our evac right here. This is our goal. This is our target. Right here. So if we set the evac over here.
Mass requesting evac.
Hopefully that'll work for us.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
We're going to draw yet more attention like the last grenade did, but we need to get through the armor of this turret.
Get ready for a surprise!
Because we have no other way to get through the armor. We don't have a lot of cover options here. This would at least give us full cover to shoot at the turret.
It didn't turn out the way that I thought.
Yeah, and misses just aren't going to cut it on this one here, guy. Misses are not going to cut it. What we're going to do is bring Shinobi Joe Murata over here.
On the move!
So now we're going to have flesh options, and we are going to have hack the device options with him. Do we have anyone else that can get in there for another shot? Perhaps you, Winston Churchill. That's full cover shot.
Moving to position.
Can we hit on your 71%, please? At least we got a hit. May not have been solid. Yeah, it was not solid at all. Tommy, this gets you a shot over here. Unfortunately, it would keep you vastly exposed to any movements from them. It's not the best of cover, but it is cover.
Not a problem.
And it's something better than 71%, which hadn't been doing us too good.
That's right!
I think that was good. I think we can live with that result. And now, I think we got to see about running. Now, is that full cover? Yes, it is.
All right. Let's do it.
Gordy LaForge is a graze away from getting wiped out. Double move is what it looks like. Looks like they're double moving to get up to us. So maybe what we got to do is try to see what we can do to get back at them. Because of the double moves, we have a golden opportunity right here to flank the sentry. Can you make it happen, Tommy?
Heading out.
Way to go!
That's how it's done. Need a resupply.
That is how it's done. That is how it's done. No grenades to be thrown by you. Gordy. Crappy. And I think because what I tend to do when I'm rookie heavy, I don't bring med kits, but that doesn't help me out. Nobody's hot. Sometimes my philosophy is these guys are all so level, so you know if they die, it's not the biggest loss in the world to our efforts at low levels. So that's why you see me go a little light on med kits quite often early on in the game. Although we're gonna have to rethink that a little bit with that massive hit we just took. You can call it maybe unlucky. Perhaps it was. Well, we got to reload here. Or is this a grenade option right here? This is one of those options that you can't quite hit that angle, so let's try this. This is still a blue move. We pop the grenade. Is that drone? We've lost sight of the drone. Let's see if we can pick up sight of the drone here. See if the grenade, if we're lucky enough to have them close enough to each other. Do we see the drone? I know the drone's over there. I thought the drone was over there. But I guess it's not over there. We'll try this.
Yes, sir.
It's not a kill. Almost was. Now we need a graze. At 41%, we're running out of options. Nope.
Missed the target.
We didn't need an outright miss. Let's get over here. Garth. We can see, so he was a little bit out of range of a potential hit along with, I'd rather worry about the drone. Let's get this. There we go. One of us may get stunned. What I'm going to try, though, is, Gordy, we're going to do a little pop out, pop back. Get you back into full cover, pick up the loot. Yeah, just a measly scope. Yeah, but if it's not good enough, we can always try selling it. And the last option we have is right here with Joe Murata. And the question becomes, we're in their range, and they're going to be coming back. So maybe what we got to do is come down into full cover. So we can come in here, activate. Does the activating end our turn, though? Or we can come in, hack. Yeah, I think if we come in and hack, we're stuck in there. That's the only problem. Well, Joe, we're bringing you down.
Objective position confirmed.
And that's where you're going to be staying, Joe. And you're it. So we'll just overwatch. You're concealed, and I doubt anyone's going to break your concealment, but just in case, let's overwatch you.
Covering now.
We'll be able to see how these guys over there scatter. They scatter off to the left, it looked like, though. And at least we got a miss from the drone. And it appeared, what little brief glimpse we caught of them, it looked like they dashed off to the left, which, to be quite honest, may give us the opening that we need to get in here. So, Joe, let's hop up to the terminal here.
Moving to position.
And we don't see them, apparently. Problem is, if we do the hack right now, will they be able to see us? So maybe what we got to do is sit there with you. And worry about the drone out here with everybody else. Now, Gordy, it's only 46%, but just so you don't feel left out just because you're injured, let's take it. Or what we'll do is we'll apply the holo targeting. Finally, my senses came to me, and we're doing the smarter play. Let's holo target this dude. Making it easier for everybody else to hit the drone. Let's see, we got to reload here.
Locked and loaded.
Now let's take the shot, and I like those percentages. Hopefully this volume of fire will take care of the drone without having to worry about getting hit anymore. Garth, what is your shot? 89. All right.
Target eliminated. I'm out of
More
firepower
loot. This
over
is
here.
like loot corner over here. My goodness. The only good thing is, no, that's not really good. It means there's another pod out there that we haven't even gained sight of yet, which could surprise us and shock us at any moment. We're going to run up here on a blue move with you, Wesley, to get some loot.
Aye, sir.
And hopefully not see anybody. We got a suppressor,
All this stuff is obsolete.
advanced laser sight. And we didn't see anybody, so let's just run back and get this while we're at it. And a stock. Nothing exciting in the loot that we just got. We're not going to do the hack. I think we're going to hold off a turn on the hack. Pretty soon our evac will be ready. We will get a reload in where we can.
Ready to rock.
And where else do we have a reload? In fact, do we have a read? No, we haven't shot anything with you, Joe. So let's. Looks like this is all we got is just Overwatch. That's all that's left to move.
Get some.
We'll do a concealed Overwatch here too.
Overwatch.
So far, so good. Thank goodness that one pod with the sectoid needs hearing aids. They didn't know where we were. What we got to try and set up, though, is our evac's over here. We need to get ourselves in range of our evac. Gordy, I don't know if I want you blocking the staircase. I don't know if I want you making that much noise. But at least I know, or it would seem, that if we get you up here on the corner, you should have the range, even in your injured state, to make it out. Winston Churchill. Let's start kind of moving up here a little bit, guys. And we should all get within range, hopefully. Hopefully we don't see anything. No, we don't. That last pod at the moment is MIA, and I'm fine with that. So right where you are, you're in range. So even if we come up here to reload, just so you're reloaded just in case, you can still be in range to get out of here. This is where we do the hack. I guess we better just go ahead and do it and see if we're going to be seen.
Let's see what I can do.
Not counting on you to do any great hacking statistics here. We're going to go for the cache of intel. 16%. Well, thanks for hacking the workstation. Yeah, we didn't expect that one.
We've got access.
And we can hear them out there too. We are revealed, but apparently we do not see them. So what we got to do, take some cover.
I can handle that.
Winston Churchill. Let's just get everybody else moved now that needs to get moved. You have ammo. Garth, we'll get you right here. You should, yeah, you're going to be fine just moving you up here.
On your order.
And Tommy, you're the farthest one away. So yeah, you're one that we're going to have to dash. Let's see if we can at least find you some half cover.
Double time.
And everybody should be close enough to get out of here with the evac appearing. We're going to reload.
It's killing time.
And everybody else, which is probably only 1 or 2 souls here, is going to Overwatch.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
I think, somehow. And the only reason we're getting out of here is we did not end up activating or even seeing all the pods that were out there. So apparently we were more on one corner of the map here, pretty much. Everything took care of one corner of the map, and so there's extensive parts of the map. Oh yeah, that's why. The other pods are wandering out here. And then the other thing that worked in our favor is the stupid sectoid pod over here. When they heard the noise, they ran in the wrong direction. Well, I'm not going to sit here and complain too much anymore. Let's just get ourselves out of here. How about we do that? And let's make sure I get focused here so I can make sure we're moving properly.
Stepping off!
Understood, Commander. We're on our way.
Roger that.
10-4. Moving out.
Sir, I know this, but
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, shut up, Wesley. Here we go. Okay, the mission I was worried about ended up working out for us after all. Phew.
All XCom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Imagine there had to be a little luck involved there, because look at that. We only engaged with 6 out of 11 enemies that were on the map. We still, in spite of that, took a nasty wound. Gordy LaForge, our sharpshooter, is going to be out of action. I think it might be at the moment our only sharpshooter. It's hard to remember. He's going to be out of action for an extended period because of that. I still say lucky hit. I didn't catch the percent. I know I'm going to see it when I edit. I'll probably make some mention of it when I edit, but yikes. That's the only thing that hurt about this mission. There's the team. We actually, overall, we did a pretty dang good job. Even when broken, a sword may still cut.
With a mug like that, you might get Advent to surrender after all.
There we go.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing development or outreach programs. Voluntary citizen emigration numbers are reportedly at their highest level in recent years.
There we go. Tommy Hertz dealt the most damage. He had one of the stronger weapons besides Gordy LaForge. Therefore, we counted on him and he delivered. So good job there.
Not a single casualty reported, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
All right, all our lower level individuals got some nice promotions. Joe Murata, you're already at Lance Corporal, so it's going to take a little longer for you to get your next promotion. But you were vital on that one. Thank you for your work. Gravely wounded, out for a month. That's going to hurt. In fact, he's so gravely wounded he can't stand up. We can't even see him right now. And all the loot we picked up, well, we may be going to the black market to sell a few of these things. Advanced laser sight, that's about the best thing we got right there. Some of the rest are all very, very low level kinds of things. Unless we need somebody to be able to steady their weapon. That's about the scope and suppressor probably are sellable. And fear of missed shots. Oh no. Chance to panic when missing a shot. We definitely got to get some buildings up so we don't have to deal with this fear, but we don't have to worry about this fear because he's going to be out for a month. And we got some potential bonds here to work with. Joe Murata, Winston Churchill, Joe Murata, Garth DeAngelis, and Joe Murata, Gordy LaForge. Let's kind of see who we think. Well, actually, what I got to do is hold off on these bonds because
Hand it to the aliens. The invasion was one thing. All their advanced technology.
well, we got Garth
They had
and
the drop
Gordy.
on us for
Nope.
sure. But Advent, there's something we could never have prepared for, even with better gear.
Joe Murata and Winston Churchill. What I want to do is we're more than likely.
Supply of reinforcing peacekeepers.
They're nothing but trouble for an upstart resistance
Yeah,
movement.
thank you, Bradford. I'm talking. Joe Murata, Winston Churchill, more than likely we're going to go ahead and do this. I just got to take a look at what I was planning to promote Winston Churchill to and just make sure that kind of a bond will work for us. So I'm going to make a quick note on that, and we'll be right back. All right, all notes made. What I think we're going to do right away is get over to the bonds. Just do the bonds right now while I've got them on my mind. And I've decided pretty much that we're going to go ahead. Joe Murata, what I've decided to do is we're going to bond you over here with Winston Churchill. More than likely, Winston Churchill, kind of looking through the roster, is going to become one of our technicals. That's what I'm planning right at the moment. And so that
It's
makes...
dark, it's dank, and it's mostly metal. This ship isn't all that different from the old base.
Thank you, Bradford, for cutting in. Winston Churchill probably will be a technical, and that should fit together well with you as a shinobi. So let's get on here and do it. There we go, the Sandman. I don't know where that comes from, but you are the Sandman. There you go. And we are going to go ahead and do one more bond. A bond did appear for Gordy LaForge, and I forget who with. Probably Garth DeAngelis is what it'll be. I'm going to go ahead and do that, even though he's going to be out and wounded for a while. Garth DeAngelis, more than likely, with his mediocre numbers, I'm going to make him into Grenadier because he does have good health. And we're just going to go ahead and do that. I think that'll pair up well enough with a sharpshooter. Grenadier's not totally a front of the line kind of guy usually, and they should be in range to be able to pair up and be buddy-buddy. So let's go do that one too. And they have very high also compatibility. LaForge and DeAngelis, 4 combined kills. Well, I wouldn't go bragging on that yet, although I know it is early. There we go. And that part of the housekeeping is done. And there is something that happened last time that when I was editing that I realized I had to do. We went out and we bought this scientist, but we didn't put him to work. So let's get in here to the laboratory. Let's assign our scientist right here, and that should help lowering our research time. So he's busy at work right now. No reason to upgrade because we don't have any more scientists yet again. So let's get back out there to the map. We got some more supplies to pick up. We're going to at some point need to get our 3rd resistance contact that we can afford to get. And then, of course, we got to find ourselves some more missions. So we got something to do next episode. So let's get back out there. What have we got? Airstrip. Commander, after our recent success, members of the Resistance in New Brazil have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. So we may get, I guess, some more Resistance contacts possible. So let's come to that first. Let's go finish with our supply drop here. We got 6 hours left to pick up these supplies. There we go. Sitting pretty.
Sector 4.
Sitting pretty at 187 for the moment. We're going to hold on to those because as soon as our research finishes over here, about 1 hour, I think we can build. The foundry is the one I want to build in the center. Then we're going to go for the GTS so we can get our officers going in the next corner, and that is 42 hours away. So for now, let's go check out the Resistance contacts. Then we're going to come back. Well, I take that back. Let's just start scanning down here in New Chile. Strength 1, Vigilance 5. I think Strength is going to start picking up here soon down here. So let's see if we can get some more activity or more missions generated down here before that happens.
Setting course for the Chilean Control District.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
All right, we did get that done, so let's get in there and assign a new research.
Despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover what if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
Yes, and I think I called it the Foundry, but it is the Proving Ground, which is essentially from XCom 1 to XCom 2, essentially the same kind of a thing. So we are going to build the Proving Ground up in the center spot. And we have new research available, the Advent Officer Autopsy. So let's go figure out what we want to go work on next. Hybrid materials is... now we don't have any that are inspired right now. Advent Officer Autopsy, we need another scientist to get this going. And that's for... what does that give us? Skulljack, magnetic, part of the way towards magnetic weapons. So yeah, we just got to get ourselves another Officer Autopsy. I think what we're going to do on this one is there's the other half of the magnetic weapons. I think we're going to work on hybrid materials next, although we can get our path going towards the sectoid autopsy and psionics also, which is high on my list of getting done. But before I do that, I am going to go with the alloys while we have them. And let's see, experimental weapons. Sectoid autopsy only takes the corpse. Yeah, let's do the hybrid materials right away. It's going to hopefully unlock some different combat armors, which we could desperately use right now too. So we're going to go hybrid materials as our next research.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete. I've seen members of the crew quietly glancing at the scar on my neck. If I wasn't forced to remove the chip myself, the incisions might have been cleaner.
And while we're here, let's see what it costs for a proving ground. Right here, fortunately it's cheap. Look at that, proving ground is cheap. We're going to go ahead and get it built right here.
Proving ground facility construction initiated.
14 days. I'll probably, unless I get another engineer, oh, we can probably afford another scientist and or engineer right away. Getting out there, I'm trying to think of what else we need to spend money on. Well, let's scan for the next few missions, see if we get any kind of jailbreak missions that may, or VIP rescues that may give us an engineer or scientist. If we don't come up with any of those kind of missions, we may be taking a trip to the black market to purchase one. So let's get out there and do it that way. All right, so we're going to continue scanning in New Chile, see what we can find. We have a target acquired. Let's see what the time is looking like. 5 days, 1 hour, which is pretty much borderline, but look at that. Extremely light for a scientist. I think we got to think about getting in here and doing this one. And it also says it's liberation. This is part of the liberation chain too, so we most definitely got to get in here and get this one done. All right, guys, so you know the drill. I'm going to pick out the team. We will be right back. Okay, our team going out on Operation Dragon Blade is just a 4-man team, but we need this scientist, and the timer isn't exactly in our favor, and there's no way I could figure out a way to squeeze in that 5th soldier, and I don't want to spend the intel at this point yet, so we're going to do this as a 4-man team. It's a good 4-man team, I do believe. We have no rookies on this particular one. Guinan, who had been a rookie, was promoted to an assault. So she's along as a squatty, who is going to be our one lowest level soldier on this one. Otherwise, we got 3 lance corporals. So I think we're up to the task, I hope, on rescuing. This is a concealed start rescue, so we got to go find the scientist, rescue the scientist, and get out of here with the scientist. It's a good timer, 21 turns. As we all know, though, we got to get that done a lot quicker than that before the reinforcements start dropping. And so that's it. So let's take a look at the team. We got Robbie Zasso as our technical Lance Corporal, and he is due a promotion. And on this one, it's pretty hard to not pick Fire in the Hole, and for most builds I will, and for his particular build, that's just what we're doing. We got Callum Robertson along as our Shinobi for a little sneak factor to lead the way once we get exposed. Hopefully we can keep him hidden as long as possible. He's due a promotion also. And the typical promotion I'm giving out at this point for my Shinobis is Blade Master, but I got to make sure, and Callum's the one I've chosen, that's going to have a little bit more of a Ghost Walker covert build, which is telling you right now, when we get to those tower missions down the road, he may be one of my main Shinobis that I'm building to be able to get in there and help me sneak through to make that a success. So Ghost Walker is our choice here. And the last promotion coming up, we also gave Sebastian Zazowski, we gave him the AP round, so at least we have some AP rounds. We missed them the last episode, and we saw how valuable they were. I'll have to remember to build some more while we got some alloys and money. But he's our ranger. He's going to be along on this one. Our assault, we gave an auto loader, so she can reload without having to worry, or at least one free reload. And Sebastian gets the expanded magazines to help him out, along with an advanced scope to help with his aim. Anyway, Sebastian's promotion is close and personal, ever vigilant. We're going with walk fire on this one. Sometimes just that extra chance to hit is what you need in certain situations. And that is the team we're going to go infiltrate with. It's like we said, it's a light team, but it's also an extremely light mission, so I think we should hold up okay. So let's start this infiltration.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
And there we go. I think we're going to scan a little bit more, try to get at least one more mission up here. Then I am interested in maybe heading over to one of our new regions over here, and I'm kind of leaning towards South Africa. I would love to go up to New Mexico because there's more Haven members here. But what we're probably going to do, just based on the potential contacts that give us potential access up to Europe, and then down this way, down the road, depending on where black sites start appearing. Yeah, that's also a 4-person haven. I always hate doing the lesser havens, but even Mexico at 5 isn't the 6. 6 is obviously preferred, because if you start out with faceless, yikes. So we'll probably jump over here to start making contact also, and we don't want to forget about airstrip up here where we can gain some additional resistance contacts. But let's scan for another mission. And this is more like it with the timer, and we get another scientist out of this one. So all of a sudden we don't have to go to the black market for a scientist. We may decide to pop in there, though, to grab ourselves an engineer. We shall see. But our scientist needs are all of a sudden being met. So let's get a team together here. We'll be right back to see who we're going to take out on this one. Fortunately, this should at least be a squad of 5. Maybe we might even be able to squeeze in the 6th. We'll see. So we'll be right back with the team we're going to pick out. Okay, here's the team we're taking out. We are able to take a full 6-man squad on this one for this extremely light mission to make sure we come away with a scientist. Now this is the revealed start. We have to escort the scientist out, so we do have Takeda along as our Shinobi to stay hidden while everybody else is exposed. And along with him, we have one true rookie, and that is William Riker, just because he has amazing aim, and he is going to be in line to be my next sharpshooter once we get him promoted. So with our last sharpshooter, Gordy LaForge, kind of out of action for a month. I need to get some new sharpshooters on board, and Will Riker is one I identified as being a nice candidate. We brought along some rookies that needed promotions, and that was Will Crusher, and he'll be a gunner now. He got his rookie promotion to gunner. Squatty Tommy Hertz is along as our ranger. He got his promotion from rookie. He's going to be our newest ranger, and because of that, we gave him the AP rounds there. And here we have Data, who's been promoted from rookie to Squatty Assault. So we have an Assault, a Ranger, Skirmisher is along also, Shinobi, Gunner, and a true rookie. So I think this is a good enough team to get this one done, especially at extremely light. We'd come in under infiltrated even with 6, so we're in good shape. Let's just do the promotions, get those done. And what I'm going to do is, we just did a Ghost Walker recently, but I'm going back to Blade Master with you. I just like that perk too much. And let's see, who else? Gravedigger, you have the promotion. This is our last promotion before we get out there and get infiltrating. We have Justice, which I'm used to using a lot. I think, didn't that used to be one of the starting perks that you got, where you pull the guy towards us and ripjack him. Reflex, when you're fired upon, you can gain an extra action on the next turn. Triggers no more than once per turn. And Retribution. And I think for this playthrough, I've used Justice in the past, but I kind of like the sound and the feel and the look of Retribution, a free ripjack attack on any enemies that enter, exit, or attack from melee range on the enemy turn. So a lot of times we find ourselves right next to somebody, or we can position ourselves right next to somebody to get that extra free ripjack attack when somebody's adjacent to us. So that's what we're going with. We'll see if we can't make that work for our benefit. But the only other thing I want to double check is, let's see if we have any expanded magazines here available. All we have is an auto loader. I'm more interested in expanded magazine, and if we have a scope for aim, a non-reaction. We don't even have an advanced scope, but we'll take the scope anyway to help out our ranger. And other than that, I think in the Assault, if we have free reload for his weapon, that might be good. There's an autoloader remaining. And there's the team we're going out. Let's get the infiltration going.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Okay, we've got the infiltration done. I'm going to get in here real quick because we just used our final AP round. So before I forget,
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
all right,
Hello,
10.
Commander.
Excuse me. We got 10 supplies with 1 alloy, and we got enough alloys. I'm going to build a couple more AP rounds right now just to have them in our back pocket for upcoming missions. I think 4 at this stage of the game for us.
What we're doing here. For the first time in a long time, we're actually a threat to the aliens, and they know it. Now we just have to make all those people in the colonies remember what we're fighting for. My father didn't die so we could become a race of cowering test subjects for the aliens to toy with. We just have to get the people's attention.
Thank you, Shen, for that comment. Let's get that back out here. With a couple missions underway right now, and we have our scientists going. I think what we'll do is we'll do a quick pop over to the black market, see if we can't buy ourselves an engineer, and see what the cost is first of all.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
And engineer is 118. Oh my lord, we can't quite afford that one, but we can probably sell something to make that a reality. We're going to sell one of our scopes. We're going to sell one of our hair triggers. And we'll sell a base stock. We have an advanced stock we're going to hold on to. Now let's go buy that engineer. There we go. And now that we got our engineer purchased, let's get down there, put him to work right away. And we're just going to help him build the proving grounds. And that'll now be done in 6 days, which sounds much better. And pretty soon we're going to get some more goods here from clearing the alien debris, so that's coming up quick. Now, I don't know how long this will sit here, if we have time to make contact over here or not. Let's just go up here since we're here. It's only 33 hours.
Avenger plotting new course.
I say only, as time goes by so fast sometimes. We got a new target. It's only 5 days, 13 hours, but it is captured personnel down here in New Chile. If we're only looking at 5 days, that's a 4-man team getting in there, but it is extremely light. It's a large map. Resistance personnel, 1, 2. Looks like it's all resistance personnel. Well, before we choose that, let's just go find out what our count is. Do we have that much room down here at this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, we got room for them. We have got room for them. So we're going to go set up a team for this one. Even though it's going to be a small team, I think this is one we can afford to do, and extremely light. We'll find a way to make it work.
Setting course for Chile.
All right, we'll be right back with the team we're taking out. All right, Operation Hell Steed. We got our lean, mean fighting machine going out on this one. We got our specialist along, and that is Beverly Crusher. We have Shinobi, is Nikolai Carpathia, his bond mate. Worf is our assault, and we promoted our rookie up to squatty, Homer Simpson. He will be a technical on this mission. All of them have decent base speed, although we're carrying a few items that'll slow us down a little bit, but I think we're pretty good to go. We did bring the advanced laser sights of Worf. Does get up close for that shotgun shot. We're going to increase his chance for a crit. And Beverly Crusher, we gave her a little extra scope for her aim, along with that the AP rounds that she has. So there you go. That's the team going out. Let's get in there and make it happen.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
All right, let's get back up here. Complete the
Avenger
airstrip.
plotting new course.
And we have cleared the alien debris. Let's view the room. Actually, I probably don't want to be in the room unless this keeps me in there. Yes, it does. What I want to do is reassign where we want to clear next. We got debris, machinery. Machinery will probably get me, or net me more, right? I thought there was a little pop-up that would tell me what it made.
You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship
there it
together,
is.
Doctor.
It's all we've got. And I know the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
I'm more than happy to prove them wrong.
We're going to go with the alien debris over here on the side as our next spot to excavate. There we go. We aren't in grave need of alloys yet, so we skipped the machinery. And there we go. Alright, airstrip, another contact. Oh, we got a new target. But we are not. Oh boy, this would be nice to get. Find enemy flight paths, but I don't think we can do it in 1 hour. On a very light, this is one that would allow us to get and find the UFO, which can be a lucrative mission as far as corpses and whatnot to help us out. But we're not going to be able to do it for with a 1 hour timer, so we'll have to ignore that. And we've have the ability for one more resistance contact, so as long as we have the intel, we can go ahead and do that. So we're going to continue with our current plan, and that is to make contact in South Africa. We're just going to go do that now. How close are we to a mission? We still got a ways to go. Sandman the closest at 61%. And it is instant, so let's just get over there. We got the intel and make the contact.
Resistance.
New regional contacts located.
Alrighty, let's go get everybody, make sure they're all on intel. And what I did is Nikolai got pulled out of a haven, so let's go see if we got some other haven advisors that we can plug the holes with temporarily. And we got a couple right here. We may have to promote one more. Deanna Troi, you're going down here. We got Joe Murata, you're going to temporarily be in New Chile. And what I got to do is promote one more soldier. And let's see, squaddies are not going to cut it, but we got Luc Picard who can get up to Lance Corporal. And I think that will do it as far as being available. We got a couple other squaddies we could promote. We'll just do Jean-Luc Picard right here since he's right in front of us. And we're probably just going to go right ahead with combatives. And let's see if we can get Jean-Luc Picard out there. Oops, not squad management. And there, now we got all the havens covered. And what shall we do? Strength 2, we've got Strength 4, so it's climbing in New Brazil. Strength 2 in South Africa. Let's go see what we can find down in South Africa. See if we can get a sense if we got a bunch of faceless that we've just acquired.
Setting course for South Africa.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander. Commander, with the Advent officer currently in cold storage, we should perform the autopsy as soon as possible.
Alright, we've got all sorts of armors now coming available, which is really going to be good. Tracer rounds, battle scanners if we have the required. Alloy plating could be helpful, offers additional ablative protection for our soldiers. Currently we wear vests with 2 ablative armor. Hazmat vest. Boosts immunity to fire, acid, and poison, can be useful. And experimental weapons is inspired right now. In fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and be inspired and go ahead and do that for 4 days.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Yeah, the Hunter's Axe is something I'm interested in. Not as much some of the other one. Oh, and the Frost Bomb. Those are the two high points that I'm most interested in.
Maybe we should start training someone else to pilot the Avenger. I'm never going to get any work done if Mr. Bradford can't keep the ship steady.
Let's get an idea over here. Eventually we're going to want to build our guerrilla tactics school. We're going to need to get 150 supplies up to get my next building done. So that's another 100 supplies. So we got to come up with some money source. We'll get another 57 here. That'll start getting us close, and then maybe once we get close with this alien debris, we'll be able to sell a few odds and ends. Let's scan some more, see if we can find something down here. Let's see where this target is. New Brazil, only 3 days. Free captured rebels, which I wouldn't mind, but not on a 3-day timer. I just don't think we can do it. As a matter of fact, let's see. I'm going to change everybody in this particular haven, since I'm not interested with the strength level that we're dealing with over here right now. Jeez. Yeah, 2-day timer, forget it. Too much going on down here. Strength levels climbing too fast. What I want to do is temporarily get everybody over to supply. We're not going to find missions over here right now as far as I'm concerned. Alright, sounds like something's at 100%, and that would be Sandman. So what we have... This is a liberation mission that has gone up. We're 100% infiltrated, but initially when we started, I thought we had extremely light. It's a liberation mission and it's a scientist, so I'm, yikes, interested in doing this. The question becomes, do I boost to get it down? How big is our squad? Because it's only a 4-person squad, so I'm really not interested in the extra soldiers that all of a sudden we have here. Let me wait a quick second. So our advent strength is what happened. Probably that UFO activity has been working on re-strengthening here. So what happened is the strength went up, and therefore so did the amount of enemies we might face. So on this particular one, since it is liberation and since I do need a scientist, I'm going to spend some intel to boost this infiltration. And we got it down to the extremely light that I'm looking for. So ladies and gentlemen, we got our next mission for next episode. Operation Dragon Blade. We're going to continue the liberation chain and at the same time gain a scientist. So we check off 2 boxes that we're looking to fulfill in one mission. The squad going out is Robbie Zasso is our technical, Callum Robertson is our shinobi, Sebastian Zazowski will be the ranger, and Guinan will be our new assault going out on this one. We'll see how she does. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Come back next time, see how we do, see if we can handle this puppy. Hope you like this mission. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. You know how I always end these missions, so help me out and check those boxes off and get it done. Thanks so much. Hope to see you next time.